resources that they need to file their taxes successfully. And so Controller Betty Yee and I have come together to put together a tax preparation seminar today and filing for low-income households. We want to be able to make sure that everybody is able to file their tax returns regardless of whether they are any kind of income in our community, and we want them to know that there are many free resources available. I want to thank you, our host, the Monterey Park Library, for making this space available, and I'm so happy to kick off today's event because this is some of the most important work that we can do for our constituents. With this tax filing deadline of April 15th right around the corner, it's crucial for everybody to start on your filing right now. Tax season can be so overwhelming for all of us. For instance, simply navigating the often confusing maze of tax credits and deductions is daunting for most, but even more so if English is not your first language. This is why about 42 million people are expected to file tax returns with the help of a paid preparer this year alone. But not everybody can truly afford it, especially when means are limited and time is tight. And so getting out the most out of your taxes can be difficult. In fact, did you know that California is the #1 state with the most unclaimed refunds? And many of those unclaimed refunds are those of low-income families who are exempt from filing taxes but are still eligible for credits such as the Earned Income Tax Credit and the Child Tax Credit. This is a real problem. This Earned Income Tax Credit, or what we call the EITC, is one of the most effective anti-poverty programs for working Americans. It provides $65 billion in refunds to 27 million households. In fact, Californians that claimed EITC that same year of 2013 received an average credit back of $2,331 per family, and that's real money. But the IRS estimates that about a quarter of this money goes unclaimed. Do you know that that means that there are 6.7 million Americans that do not claim this? They leave all this money on the table, and yet this could really help make ends meet. Millions of dollars that could go back straight into the pockets of hardworking families are left on the table. And that's why today's event is so important. VITA provides trained income volunteers and offers free multilingual tax preparation and filing for household earnings less than $53,000 a year. This voluntary income tax effort is something that is countywide. So you can find a VITA site anywhere within your area and close to you, but you have to make an appointment in order to get there. And certain VITA sites have capabilities in different languages. You can call my office, Congresswoman Judy Chu's office, if you want to know about a site that is close to you. And in fact, our event today is one of more than 150 VITA events that are occurring across the Los Angeles area this tax season. So I encourage you to let others know and spread the word. I will have the full list of the VITA sites on my website, but I encourage you, of course, to call my district office if you need more help. With so many millions of dollars at stake, this event and this information will be instrumental to ensuring that our families get what they deserve and that they have a successful tax season this year. So thank you to all the volunteers who came out to help and to all those who helped organize this event today with free tax preparation help. And so now I'd like to call upon our next speaker, and that is our mayor, Hans Liang, who is the host city for this event.
Thank you, Congressmember Chu. First of all, I'd like to welcome everyone to the City of Monterey Park. Also, to welcome you all to our Bruggemeyer Library. Also, I'd like to really commend Congresswoman Judy Chu and Controller Betty Yee for hosting their event here today. As Congressmember Chu had indicated, the VITA program is very important in helping those people that are low income to be able to file their taxes. I remember attending high school, and in our senior year in our civics class, we had a brief class about filing taxes, a one-day class, and I think that while it gave us some exposure, it hardly gave us the skill really to be able to file our taxes properly. So, with this type of program, it's very important because we do have people that are low income. Maybe they have language barriers that would prevent them from being able to properly file their taxes. A lot of language or filing requirements may not be easily understood by some of these people in our community. Interestingly, what Congressmember Chu said is that many times there are certain benefits that some of these families could be receiving but are unaware of because the information hasn't been able to be disseminated to them. So in addition to providing the free preparation services, it's also a great opportunity for these families to find breaks that they may not have, tax breaks that they may not have utilized in the past. In addition, filing taxes can be complicated. I think that for not only low-income people, but young people that are just first starting to work, this would also be a great opportunity for them to come here and go through a workshop and understand the filing of taxes. And in addition to that, in terms of for the future, for the community to learn more about the proper filing, I think that would also help to prevent from having problems in the future and any kind of issues that may, tax issues that may come up as a result of inaccurate or improper filing. So once again, welcome everyone to the City of Monterey Park. I want to commend again Congressmember Chu and Controller Betty Yee for their efforts here. It's really necessary, and I think that it does a great service to the communities that we live in. So again, thank you. And we have our next speaker. I have the pleasure to introduce is Mr. Thomas Wong from the Office of Controller Betty Yee. Thank you.
Thank you, and again, thank you to our partners, Representative Chu and Mayor Liang and the City of Monterey Park Library Norma, for opening up your facilities for us to be here today. We're proud to partner with each of you to get the word out that the filing tax deadline is coming up very quickly. For the last 2 months or so, we've been in partnership with other legislative leaders and community groups hosting VITA tax assistance, low-income tax assistance seminars throughout the community here in Southern California and also in Northern California. We're continuing to do so as the tax deadline approaches. We want to remind everyone that they do have to file their taxes by April 15th or file for an extension. Please come take advantage. If you're income qualified, please take advantage of the free services that are being offered throughout Southern California. To find a site near you, you can also visit the IRS website, irs.gov, and search for VITA sites there. Through your zip code, you can find many sites that offer free services by appointment and also by walk-in. We'd love to have your help as members of the media to spread the word, to remind people to file their taxes. Many people are due refunds that they don't receive because they don't file, and so we want to encourage people, especially low-income people who are usually due money back, to have that money. It's our privilege to be able to serve the constituents of California through this program. As the state's chief fiscal officer, Controller Betty Yee is committed to returning money that belongs to people here in the community back to them, so that they can pay their bills, pay for services they need, and invest in the local economy. And I just want to end quickly by recognizing our hosts here today and our partners, the Monterey Park Library and Mayor Liang. We have a certificate for you and for Norma, and also for Congresswoman Judy Chu. Thank you so much for partnering with us and making sure these vital services, free services, are made available to those that are here today.
Everyone, and it's my pleasure and to host this wonderful event, and I do want to thank Congresswoman Judy Chu for bringing such a wonderful opportunity and Controller Betty Yee to this library. Filing taxes should not be an intimidating task, but it is to many Americans, and especially in our own community where we have an enormous amount of immigrants that become new citizens annually. And the library should be a welcoming place to offer them that same opportunity to be able to file their taxes in the same area where they became citizens and where they also learned English, what makes the transition of learning the English, becoming the citizen, and now having assistance with filing taxes all together in one complete package. I mean, I can't think of any better opportunity to offer to our community. This is a wonderful program, especially for those with low income to moderate incomes where they can get free assistance. I am very thrilled that the library has been chosen to host this opportunity, and we are hoping that we can continue doing this annually to the community. And again, thank you so much to Congresswoman Judy Chu and to Controller Betty Yee, and also to our guests here, the Mayor Hans Liang, and to Anthony Wong. Thank you so much.
Thank you all so very much. And now we are going to visit the people who are getting the tax help. And so we invite you, the media, to follow us as we see people getting help. Okay, so thank you for volunteering. Have you volunteered for VITA for a long time?
This is my first year.
Really?
Yes, it was very interesting.
Well, that's really great. I'm glad you came in, and thank you for your service and volunteering.
It's my pleasure.
And how long have you been doing this?
This is my 4th year.
That's great.
Yes, I love to do this.
Oh, how many hours do you do it in a tax season?
It will be about a week or 2 weeks work hour throughout the tax season. We have a schedule to allocate different people at different locations at different times.
Here today to have a free tax preparation day, and this is one of the VITA sites for today, which is the free voluntary income tax assistance program. And it's a wonderful program that will have volunteers help you prepare your taxes for free. And this is really great because there are many people who don't know that they qualify for free tax credits where they could actually have money coming back to them. That is a tremendous thing, and also taxes are much more complicated nowadays than before. So it's important to get assistance. If you want to get this assistance, you can look up the VITA sites, or you can call my office, Congressmember Judy Chu's office, to see where there is a local VITA site that is close to you, because they are all over Los Angeles County. So I hope that you take advantage of this very important service.
好，大家好，我是蒙市的市长。今天我们在蒙市的 Bruggemeyer 图书馆，因为今天我们有一个新的program 跟那个赵美心，还有我们的那个加州的Controller Betty Yee。我们这边今天有做这个免费的帮人做那个报那个税，那这个因为这个在美国报税有时候比较难嘛，这个如果你不会念英文的话，有的这个东西比较难解释嘛。那我们今天10点半到5点下午，我们这边有这个 staff 在做这个免费的报税的assistance。那这个是你赚的那个薪水是要53000抵，那就这样子你可以收到这个免费的 service。那我们希望大家如果有什么问题的可以来这边我们的蒙市的图书馆来问一问嘛。那有时候有的事情那个大家不知道，有的钱也可以还给他们嘛，但是他们有很多人不知道怎么这样子做嘛。那如果你们需要这个多一点 information， 我们这边在蒙市的那个图书馆，今天12点半到5点有人来帮你，谢谢。
只有今天吗？
蒙市就今天这边，但是我们
其他地方
其他有别的 VITA site， 你就要上我们 chu.house.gov Congresswoman 的 website 可以查到，然后到 Controller Betty E 的网站也可以查到，或者在 irs.gov 他们的 VITA site 他们也有个 link， 你可以就是查到 LA County 附近还有什么服务站。
但是蒙氏今天就一天，
蒙氏 Monterey Park 只有一天。
对，4个小时。